I cheated on my husband, and I paid a heavy price. This is my confession. I made a mistake. It was a terrible mistake. I lost everything because of one night. I want to tell you my story. I want you to learn from me. My name is Natalia. Please listen to my words. I am 28 years old. I live in a big city. The city is loud and busy, but my life felt very quiet. I was married to a man named Mark. Mark was a good man. He was kind. He worked very hard. He wanted to give me a good life, but he was never home. Our marriage looked perfect on the outside. We had a nice house. We had a nice car. We had nice clothes. My friends told me, Natalia, you are so lucky. Mark is a great husband. I smiled at them. I said, yes, I am lucky. But inside, I was not happy. Inside, I felt empty. My marriage felt empty. Every day was the same. I woke up at 7 in the morning. I made coffee. Mark woke up. He put on his suit. He drank his coffee quickly. He checked his phone. He did not look at me. He did not ask me, how are you, Natalia? He only said, I am late. I have a meeting. I will be home late tonight. Then he kissed my cheek. It was a fast kiss. It felt cold. Then he left. I heard the door close. Click. Then silence. The house was big and beautiful, but it was empty. I was alone. I did not work. Mark told me, you do not need to work. I make enough money. You can stay home. You can relax. I thought this was a dream, but it became a nightmare. I cleaned the house. I cooked food. I waited. I waited for the evening. I waited for Mark. When Mark came home, he was tired. His eyes were red. He took off his shoes. He sat on the sofa. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to tell him about my day. I wanted to tell him about a book I read. I wanted to tell him about a walk I took. But Mark did not want to talk. He turned on the television. He watched the news. I sat next to him. I looked at him, but he looked at the screen. Mark, I said, can we talk? Not now, Natalia, he said. I am tired. My head hurts. Just let me rest. So I was silent. I sat there. I felt invisible. Do you know that feeling? You are in a room with someone, but you feel alone. It is a very cold feeling. It hurts your heart. This happened every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Every day was the same. I felt like a ghost in my own house. I started to feel sad. I started to feel angry. I thought, is this my life? Is this everything? I wanted love. I wanted passion. I wanted someone to look at me. I wanted someone to see me. Then everything changed. One evening, Mark came home early. He was not alone. He brought a friend. Natalia, Mark said. This is Leo. He is my old friend from university. He is in town for work. He will have dinner with us. I looked at Leo. He was tall. He had dark hair and bright eyes. He smiled at me. His smile was warm. Hello, Natalia, Leo said. Mark talks about you all the time. It is nice to meet you. He took my hand. He shook it gently. He looked into my eyes. He did not look away. For the first time in a long time, I felt seen. That night, dinner was different. Usually, dinner was quiet. But Leo was funny. He told stories. He laughed loudly. He asked me questions. "Natalia, what do you like to do?" Leo asked. "I like to paint," I said. "I used to paint pictures, but I stopped." "Why did you stop?" Leo asked. "You should paint. Art is beautiful." Mark looked up from his plate. "She does not have time for that," Mark said. "She is busy with the house." Leo looked at Mark. Then he looked at me. "That is sad," Leo said. "You should make time. I would love to see your paintings." My heart beat fast. Someone was interested in me. Someone cared about my thoughts. It felt like water for a thirsty flower. I was that flower. I was dry and dying. Leo was the water. After dinner, Mark went to his office to answer emails. He left me and Leo in the living room. We drank tea. We talked. We talked for 2 hours. I told Leo about my dreams. I told him I felt lonely. I did not mean to say it. The words just came out. "I am sorry," I said. "I should not say that." Leo moved closer to me on the sofa. "It is okay," he said. His voice was low. "It is hard to be alone. I understand." He understood. He listened. He looked at my face, not his phone. I felt a fire in my chest. It was dangerous, but it felt good. Leo left that night, but he stayed in the city. He texted me the next day. "Hello, Natalia. I am thinking about our talk. Did you paint today?" I smiled at my phone. I felt happy. I replied, "No, but maybe tomorrow." We texted every day. At first, it was innocent. We talked about art. We talked about food. We talked about the weather. But then it changed. We started to talk about feelings. "I wish I had a wife like you," Leo wrote one night. I stared at the screen. My heart raced. I knew it was wrong. Mark was in the next room. He was sleeping. He was my husband. I should stop. I should block Leo's number. I should tell Mark. But I did not. I liked the attention. I liked the feeling. I felt alive again. "You are sweet," I wrote back. A week later, Mark had to go on a business trip. He had to go to another city for 2 days. "I will be back on Friday," Mark said. He packed his bag. He kissed my forehead. "Take care of the house." "I will," I said. I watched him leave. I felt guilty, but I also felt excited. That afternoon, Leo texted me. "Mark is gone." "Yes," I replied. "Can I come over? I want to see you. I want to see your paintings." I knew what this meant. I am an adult. I knew it was not about paintings. My mind said, "No, Natalia, do not do this." But my heart said, "Yes, I need this." I was weak. I was lonely. I made a choice. "Yes," I replied. "Come over." Leo arrived at 7 o'clock. He brought wine. He brought flowers. Mark never bought me flowers anymore. We sat in the living room. We drank the wine. The house was quiet, but the air was heavy. We looked at each other. The tension was strong. "You look beautiful, Natalia," Leo said. "Thank you," I whispered. He put his glass down. He stood up. He walked to me. He took my hand. He pulled me up. He stood very close to me. I could smell his cologne. It smelled like wood and spices. "I can't stop thinking about you," he said. "Leo, I am married," I said. But my voice was weak. I did not move away. "I know," he said, "but you are unhappy. I can see it. You are lonely." He was right. I was unhappy. I was lonely. He leaned in. He kissed me. And I kissed him back. In that moment, I forgot about Mark. I forgot about my vows. I forgot about loyalty. I only felt the passion. I only felt the fire. I wanted to feel loved. I wanted to feel wanted. It was one night of passion, one night of forgetting. But when the morning came, everything changed. I woke up. The sun was shining through the window. For a second, I felt happy. Then I remembered. I looked to my left. Leo was there. He was sleeping in my bed, in Mark's bed. A cold feeling washed over me. It started in my stomach. It moved to my chest. It was fear. It was regret. It was shame. "Oh no," I whispered. What did I do? I got out of bed quickly. I put on my robe. I felt sick. I went to the bathroom. I looked in the mirror. My face looked the same, but my eyes looked different. They looked guilty. I was a cheater. I was a liar. I went back to the bedroom. "Leo," I said, "wake up. You have to go." Leo woke up. He smiled at me. He looked happy. "Good morning, beautiful," he said. "No," I said. "Do not say that, please. You have to leave. Mark will be back soon." Leo's smile disappeared. He saw my face. He saw my panic. "Natalia, relax," he said. "Mark is not coming back until tonight. We have time." "No, we don't," I said. My hands were shaking. "This was a mistake, a big mistake. Please, just go." Leo stood up. He got dressed. He looked angry now. "Last night was not a mistake for me," he said. "It was for me," I said. Tears started to fall from my eyes. "I love my husband. I don't know why I did this." Leo put on his jacket. He looked at me coldly. "You did it because you wanted to, Natalia. Do not lie to yourself." He left. I heard the door close. Click. Then silence. But this silence was different. Before, the silence was empty. Now, the silence was heavy. It was full of secrets. It was full of guilt. I cleaned the house like a crazy woman. I washed the sheets. I washed the wine glasses. I opened the windows to let the fresh air in. I wanted to wash away the sin. I wanted to clean my soul. But you cannot wash away a betrayal with soap and water. I took a shower. I scrubbed my skin. I felt dirty. I cried in the shower. The water mixed with my tears. "I am sorry, Mark," I whispered. "I am so sorry." That evening, Mark came home. I heard his car. My heart stopped. I was terrified. I thought he would know. I thought he would look at me and see the truth on my face. The door opened. "Natalia, I am home," Mark shouted. His voice was happy. I walked to the door. My legs felt heavy. "Hello, Mark," I said. He dropped his bag. He opened his arms. He hugged me tight. "I missed you," he said. He missed me. He loved me. And I had betrayed him. I felt like I couldn't breathe. His hug felt like a cage. "I missed you too," I lied. "I have a surprise," Mark said. He pulled a small box from his pocket. "I know I have been busy. I know I have not been a good husband lately. I bought you this." He opened the box. It was a necklace. It was a gold heart. "I love you, Natalia," he said. "I promise to be better. I promise to be home more." I looked at the gold heart. It was beautiful. It was a symbol of his love. And I had destroyed our love. I started to cry. I could not stop. "Oh, you like it," Mark said. He thought I was crying because I was happy. He put the necklace around my neck. The gold felt cold against my skin. It felt like a chain. That night, we lay in bed. Mark held my hand. He slept peacefully. I could not sleep. I stared at the ceiling. I replayed the night with Leo in my head. I felt disgusted. Days passed. The guilt did not go away. It grew. It grew like a dark plant in my stomach. I could not eat. I lost weight. I could not focus. Mark noticed. "Natalia, are you okay?" he asked. "You look pale. You do not eat." "I am fine," I said. "Just a little sick." "Maybe you should see a doctor," he said. He was worried. He was caring. Every time he was kind to me, it hurt more. If he was mean, maybe it would be easier. But he was trying. He was trying to fix our marriage. And I had already broken it. Leo texted me again. "I miss you. Can we talk?" I deleted the message. I blocked his number. I never wanted to see him again. He was a reminder of my shame. But secrets are hard to keep. They are like fire. They burn you from the inside. 2 weeks passed. I was a mess. I was nervous all the time. If Mark looked at my phone, I jumped. If he asked me a simple question, I panicked. "Who called you?" he asked one day. "No one," I shouted. "Why do you ask? Do you not trust me?" Mark looked surprised. "I just asked, Natalia. Why are you shouting?" "I am sorry," I said. "I am just stressed." "Stressed about what?" he asked. "You are home all day." I could not take it anymore. The guilt was too heavy. It was crushing me. I looked at Mark. He was eating his dinner. He looked innocent. He trusted me completely. I knew I had to tell him. I could not live like this. The lie was a wall between us. I could not love him properly with this lie in my heart. "Mark," I said. My voice was shaking. He looked up. "Yes, dear." "I have to tell you something," I said. Tears filled my eyes. "Please, do not hate me." Mark put down his fork. His face became serious. "What is it? Is it bad?" I took a deep breath. This was the moment that would change everything. "I cheated on you," I whispered. The room went silent. The clock on the wall ticked. Tick, tock, tick, tock. It was the loudest sound in the world. Mark did not move. He did not speak. He just stared at me. His face went white. "What?" he said. His voice was very quiet. "I cheated on you," I said again, louder this time. "With Leo." Mark flinched. It was like I hit him. "Leo?" he asked. "My friend Leo." "Yes," I cried. "It was one night. It was a mistake. I was lonely, Mark. You are never here. I was weak. I am so sorry." I reached for his hand. He pulled it away. He stood up. His chair fell over with a loud crash. "Do not touch me," he said. "Mark, please," I begged. "It meant nothing. I love you." "You love me," Mark laughed. It was a scary laugh. It had no humor in it. "You do not love me. You do not do this to someone you love. With my best friend." He walked to the window. He looked out. His back was shaking. I think he was crying, but I was not sure. "Get out," he said. "What?" I asked. "Get out of my house," he shouted. He turned around. His eyes were full of tears and anger. I had never seen him so angry. "Leave now." "But where will I go?" I asked. "I do not care," he said. "Go to Leo, go anywhere. But do not stay here." I packed a bag. I took my clothes. I took my phone. I left the gold necklace on the table. I could not keep it. I walked out of the house. It was raining. I walked in the rain. I cried. I had no place to go. I called a taxi. I went to a cheap hotel. I stayed in that hotel for 3 days. I waited for Mark to call. I thought, maybe he will forgive me. Maybe he will calm down. But he did not call. After a week, I received a letter. It was from a lawyer. Mark wanted a divorce. My heart broke into a million pieces. It was real. It was over. I tried to call Leo. I thought, maybe Leo will help me. I unblocked his number. I called him. "Hello," Leo answered. "Leo, it's Natalia," I said. "I told Mark. He kicked me out. He wants a divorce." There was a silence on the phone. "Wow," Leo said. "That is heavy." "Can I come to you?" I asked. "I am all alone." Leo sighed. "Natalia, listen. That night, it was fun. But I do not want a relationship. I do not want drama. Mark is my friend. Well, he was my friend. This is too messy." "But," I started. "I am sorry, Natalia," Leo said. "Good luck." He hung up. I sat on the bed in the hotel room. I looked at the phone. I was truly alone now. I had lost my husband. I had lost my home. I had lost the friend I thought I had. I had cheated, and I paid the price. The next few months were very hard. I had to find a job. I had not worked in years. I got a job as a waitress in a small cafe. It was hard work. My feet hurt every day. I was tired. I rented a very small apartment. It was not like my old house. It was dark. It was noisy. The neighbors were loud. The water was cold. I missed my old life. I missed the comfort. But most of all, I missed Mark. I missed his kindness. I missed his safety. I realized too late that he was a good husband. Yes, he was busy. Yes, he was tired, but he was working for us. He was loyal, and I threw it away for one night of excitement. One day, 6 months later, I saw Mark. I was walking down the street. He was walking out of a shop. He looked good. He looked healthy. He was wearing a nice suit. I stopped. My heart pounded. "Mark," I called out. He stopped. He looked at me. His face did not show anger anymore. It showed nothing. It was like looking at a stranger. "Hello, Natalia," he said politely. "How are you?" I asked. I wanted to hug him. I stayed where I was. "I am doing well," he said. "I am happy." "I miss you," I whispered. Mark looked at me with sad eyes. "I know," he said. "But you broke us, Natalia. Some things cannot be fixed." A woman walked out of the shop. She came to Mark's side. She was pretty. She smiled at him. Mark smiled back at her. It was the warm smile he used to give me. "Ready to go?" the woman asked. "Yes," Mark said. He took her hand. He looked at me one last time. "Take care of yourself, Natalia," he said. Then he walked away. He walked away with his new life, and I stood there on the sidewalk, alone. I watched them go. Tears ran down my face, but I wiped them away. I had to be strong. I learned a very hard lesson that year. I learned that trust is like a piece of glass. It is beautiful and clear. It protects you. But if you drop it, it shatters. It breaks into 1,000 tiny pieces. You can try to glue it back together, but it will never look the same. The cracks will always be there. And sometimes, the pieces are too small to fix. I thought my marriage was empty, but I was the one who was empty. I did not fill my life with my own hobbies or friends. I waited for Mark to make me happy. When he couldn't, I looked for happiness in the wrong place. I thought the grass was greener on the other side. I thought Leo was the answer. But it was a mirage. It was not real. Now I am rebuilding my life. I am still a waitress, but I am painting again. I paint pictures of the city. I paint pictures of people. I paint my feelings. I am alone, but I am learning to be okay with it. I am learning to love myself. I am learning that happiness comes from inside, not from a man. I want to tell you this. If you are in a relationship and you are unhappy, speak up. Talk to your partner. Fight for your love. Or, if it is truly over, leave with respect. Be honest. Do not cheat. Do not lie. The excitement of one night is not worth the pain of a lifetime. The guilt is a heavy burden. It weighs you down. It follows you everywhere. I lost a good man. I lost a comfortable life. But I found the truth. I cheated. I paid the price. It was a high price. Sometimes, at night, I dream of Mark. I dream we are back in our big house. I dream he comes home and hugs me. I dream I never met Leo. I dream I was a better wife. But then I wake up. I am in my small apartment. I am alone. And I know I cannot go back. So I move forward. One day at a time. I make my coffee. I go to work. I paint. I hope one day I will forgive myself. I hope one day I will find love again. But this time, I will be loyal. This time, I will be honest. This time, I will know the value of what I have. Thank you for listening to my story. It was not an easy story to tell. I feel ashamed, but I hope it helps you. Cherish what you have. Meaningful relationships are rare. Do not throw them away for a moment of fun. Love is patient. Love is kind. But love is also fragile. Handle it with care. This is my life now. It is not perfect. It is not what I planned. But it is my truth. And I am living it, one day at a time. If you are feeling lonely in your marriage, please go talk to your husband or wife. Go hug them. Tell them you need them. Do not make my mistake. I am Natalia, and this was my confession. Goodbye and take care.